Alright, so long story short, there was an individual on the internet, and for the record, I forgot who the person calls themselves, so just stick with me. So this individual happens to be a part, or at least used to be a part of the furry community, and then they became like, I guess, a YouTube celebrity as a furry, and then later on he was exposed for being a SU file and a PDF file. After that, after his exposure or his true identity being exposed to the public, he left the internet for good, or he was just removed. And then I could be wrong, but there was a time where he attempted to like come back to the internet so that he could like start all over again. But I guess everyone was able to recognize it instantly, and he left again, and nobody has heard from him since. But then I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is the documentary that's been made about him. Now I know what you're gonna ask. What kind of documentary are you even talking about? So on YouTube, there are countless documentaries. Maybe not countless, but there's a lot of documentaries that revolves around this guy, and like you have like documentaries like that goes from 1 hour or probably 2 hours long, where it's something like the rise and fall of the furry degenerates or something like that. I don't know. Those corny YouTube videos, like they're not lying, okay? They're not wrong, but they're kind of corny with the titles and everything, like the rise and fall of like this furry YouTuber, or like the furry degenerates. But they're not wrong. Their information's pretty good. But aside from that, that's not really what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is the furry documentary that is that can officially be viewed on your TV screen. That's right. I don't know which one it was, but a streaming channel has recently made like an episode, or maybe like a documentary about the furry individual, and it actually revolves around the exact same individual that I was just talking about. And it was, to me, it's just kind of bizarre, because it's like, I mean, you don't normally see streaming channels that will have like documentaries or stuff that talks about like a certain community on the internet. That's almost as if like CNN or Fox News will decide to start talking about anime weebs. Like, just either they just wanted to, or they don't have any ideas at all. So they have to start talking about anime weebs, and just take something that's originally like kind of like personal jokes to the internet, but just pull it out and then show it out to the rest of the world, and be like, so technically these are anime weebs, and they are the type of people that like to live in their mother's basement while they moderate on other certain platforms and possibly interact with other people on the internet, while they talk about which anime waifus are their favorite. And they like to say something like kawaii or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what it is. And it's like, I'm not going against it, but is it any good? I'm just saying. And I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's called. I forgot what it's called, but I hope you know what I'm talking about. And if you know what I'm talking about, or if I'm able to figure out what it is, I'll probably make another video and give out my thoughts about it. And anyways, aside from that, I just thought that had to be said. And yeah, that's about it. Alright, so after last time we were playing the game, we were doing a little bit of stuff here and there, and basically stuff that was kind of unimportant, but I was just enjoying playing GTA 5. That was a while ago, and here I am back in this poor excuse of a bedroom where it is just a cave of just a cave of like of stuff with barely sunlight shining through. But that's not why we're here. Let's just go ride out and just take a look at a little bit of something. So I was just exploring around the house, and it is until I noticed my golf cart is gone. Yes, I made a video where I was wanting to take a golf cart from the desert back to my house. And I thought I saved it in the garage, but then I remembered I used it, and then it's just forever gone. And so we have to go back and retrieve it. We have to go leave our precious green home for a golf cart. All of this because of a golf cart. Ah, it truly is a beautiful day out here in San Andreas. Well, not San Andreas, that's the wrong one. Los Santos. I actually like the sound of that. Los Santos. That's a pretty good name, not gonna lie. But yet I gotta leave this place for that dirty desert. Okay, so here we are, and it would take a while for me to find a simple golf cart, but I think I know exactly where to find one. Ah, yes, this place truly is beautiful, I guess. I mean, look at this nice gentleman over here. Never mind, I guess they're not so nice. I'll just leave them alone. So this right here is the golf carts that I will be taking home. And I just hope that the dog just doesn't attack me. And I hope this guy does not care if I take the golf cart. And off we go. Nice and easy. Okay, honestly, that was much easier than I thought it would actually be. Okay, that was way too easy. And I guess all we have to do is just mark where our home is and just take it back home. Yep, and here we go. Driving down the road with a golf cart that we're going to take back to the city, just like how it was in 2024. Now, I know 2024 was only a year ago, but it was honestly not too bad, I guess. It wasn't too bad. In my own opinion, it could have been better. I mean, honestly, I know we can't really relive the years like it's 2010. I mean, I know how much everyone misses 2010 and stuff like that, but I mean, I kind of agree. It would be nice if we just relive 1 year where it was just like 2010, like treat 2026 like it was either 2009 or 2011 or something like that. I don't know. But yikes, that was a close one. I could have wrecked this piece of beauty. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, there are like tons of videos where people would just upload stuff relating to like 2000s or 2010, like showing nostalgia. But then I'm all like, dude, why not, like, maybe not, like, treat an entire year like it was 2009 or 2011? Like, why don't we just do, like, a huge trend where we are living in the 2009 or 2011 in 2026? And then the trend ends by, like, New Year's or something. Now, I don't know how long that trend will last, but just hear me out, okay? I think it could work. I think it could at least make a bunch of people happy and not feel so nostalgic. And like, there's nothing wrong with feeling nostalgic, but it's like, don't feel too nostalgic where it's like you're gonna feel depressed about it. Why not live like it's 2010? Okay, I know I was just talking about being nostalgic or stuff like that, but I mean, just look at this. You cannot tell me something like this, especially in the video game. Hold on. You cannot tell me stuff like this, especially in a video game, makes you feel a bit nostalgic. I mean, don't lie to me and say that this piece of building, like a bunch of buildings like these, just kind of makes you want to cry sometimes, Now, maybe not cry, but like, at least, you know what I'm saying, right? Ah, I could just taste that Mountain Dew already just by looking at that billboard. I just cannot wait. Alright, we're almost home right now. Oh, no! Oh, that was a close one. That was a close one. I could have wrecked this piece of beauty. Alright, we're almost home. Let's just bring it right inside. And here we are. Home sweet home. In the garage, right where you belong. And this is what makes me happy, Something so simple being in my garage. Let's just let that thing shut and then go inside the house. This calls for a drink. I mean, I know it's not Mountain Dew, but it kind of works. Well, because of that trip, we are back in the den, in whatever you want to call this place. I call it the den, the gamer den. Something that just keeps you from like going to the outside world. Unfortunately, I will actually be going to the outside world. And this is going to be a tough mission, so let's just make these GTA videos just worth to make, But anyways, I suppose that's all I can make for the video vlog. And I guess that's about it, I guess I'm just gonna hit the bong, or something like that.